Why is employee training and development so critical for your plant's success? Well, your goal with employee training and development is to feed the talent pipeline that's in your plant so that every position in your plant gets filled by internal candidates, except for the lowest entry-level position that you fill. You want to be able to hire in just at the lowest skilled level position that you fill, where the skill sets are not that difficult to find in a tough hiring market. And then you want this group of non-skilled employees to feed the next level of skills. And then you want each level of skill to feed the next level up. Other than hiring in specific degreed or technical skills like a chemical engineer or a certified electrician, you really want to fill all of your skilled positions and semi-skilled positions internally. You see, the employee wins because they're gaining skills and knowledge that lead to promotional opportunities for them. And you win because your department becomes more efficient. And lastly, the company wins when you train employees too, because that adds to the company's bench strength for future growth opportunities. Cross-training is when you train different employees into a variety of different processes. So that way, if you have a call out or somebody takes vacation time, then you have other people that are trained to backfill that person. Cross-training creates organizational flexibility, and it minimizes customer impacts due to daily staffing shortages. And you definitely don't want to leave your department cross-training plans up to chance. If you don't manage to a documented training plan, then your customers could suffer the consequences. So instead, you want to create a cross-training matrix. And this matrix looks like this. Let me show you an example. This cross-training matrix is a great representation of the training status in this department. You can see across the top, it lists all the processes in this particular department. And then in the column to the left are all the names of the employees. And you can tell just by looking at it what the status of the training is. So green means that the person is qualified to run that process. And yellow means that the training is in progress. And red means that the training has not yet been started. You want to set training goals for each process. For example, how many people do you want trained on each process? And you see that there's a few positions that are meeting target. But then we still have people training there, so that doesn't make sense. See, like packaging, we already have 4 people trained there, and yet it looks like we still have 2 people in training still. So you probably want to adjust that and have people start training in assembly instead. Once we establish our cross-training gaps, then we can develop plans and make sure that we have qualified operators in every position and qualified backfills that meet our target. One of the most important aspects of the training is a sign-off sheet. The sign-off sheet should include a full list of all the tasks that are required by the trainee, and then a place for the trainer to sign off that each task was completed by the trainee and that the trainee has demonstrated proficiency on that skill. Once all the lines are signed off, then the employee is considered qualified. It's important to keep the training record in the employee's file. Audit teams, including ISO, require documentation that training was effective. One of the most common things that I hear from employees in factories is that I was supposed to be trained on this or trained on that, but the supervisor never provided me the opportunity to train. So please make sure that you provide clear methods of training and opportunities for them to train. Otherwise, just don't promise it. An organization that promises training and never delivers it loses credibility. Having a well-documented system for cross-training and progression training can be a game changer for your department and for your employees. Some of the things like a cross-training matrix and sign-off sheets, that's something you can tackle on your own. Add employee skill development to your T for T toolbox and continue to build your manufacturing expertise.